Hello guys, this is Eduardo Stefan from Proyecta Aprender. Do you want to know what attitude you should have to be a digital entrepreneur? Well, in this video, I will tell you. In this video, I will tell you about the attitudes that have helped me to keep going as an entrepreneur even during hard times, especially as digital entrepreneur. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, if you like this, I will tell you a little bit about my personal story too. And one very important thing, I will left a link with my #1 recommendation to make money in this 2019. The first value or attitude that has helped me to keep going as an entrepreneur is optimism. Well, you know guys, when you start a business, sometimes you have no customers, you have no providers, and therefore to see yourself as successful can be challenging. So what I do and what I've seen that it's a really vital trait to be an entrepreneur, it is optimism. What I do every day to keep myself optimist is to think about the positives that will happen when whatever I want materialize. The other thing that I do, I avoid completely anybody that will tell me or talk negative. Actually, optimism is what will keep you going. You can lose everything, but you never can lose your faith. Your faith in yourself as an entrepreneur. You can never lose your faith or your optimism about your business. And you know, you will go through tough times because this is a process and you will have to learn. And therefore, as you will learn, you will make a lots of mistakes. But if you keep optimist and you keep doing what you should do and keep on positive thinking, positive, that it doesn't matter what it happens, it will come a better time, that will help you a great deal to accomplish your goal. In digital entrepreneurship is no difference, or not different, sorry. Why? Because many times I do a video and nobody sees it. 2, 3, 5 people or 5 persons, and it can be discouraging sometimes. But what I do, I think to myself, well, maybe now nobody sees it, but in 6 months from now, many people will see my video. So I keep on doing it, even when it's hard, because doing it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which is what I do, it requires a lot of time. So this is a really important trait. This is the trait #1, optimism. Trait #2 of any entrepreneur is perseverance. Perseverance is what will take you to the top. You have to know that many people start something and never finish it, and that's why they are not successful. I've seen myself in my life. I've seen myself quit some projects because I didn't have the perseverance to keep on going. Maybe if I should have been more perseverant, I don't know, I would have had a different result. When I came back to Chile after I studied in the States, I started a real estate business, and it wasn't bad. I cannot say it was bad, but it wasn't good, and I didn't kept on pushing. I didn't persevere on it, and I dropped it. And many times, well, actually a while, like a year, maybe 6 months after I dropped the business, what happened? I live here in a mining zone, and mining exploded. And you know what happened? There was not enough houses for the people that was coming to the city, and people would call me to look for houses, and I didn't have any because I dropped the business several months ago. And those people that kept on doing it, when that boom started, they made millions, literally. And that was a lesson for me, that I will not quit. I have to persevere. And this is really important in digital entrepreneurship, because as I said, many times if you publish something, nobody's going to see it. It happens to myself. Many times I publish a video and nobody sees it. And therefore, if you are perseverant and you keep on going, 5 years from now, you're going to be the only one from all those people that started with you. I promise you, if you keep on going and you persevere, 5 years from now, you are going to be the only one that is still doing this. If you keep on going, in 5 years from now, you're going to be the only one on your class that it will still be doing it, because many people quit. And because quitting is much more easier than to persevere. So don't do it. Persevere. Be very perseverant, and you will achieve your goal. That's the trait number 2 of a successful entrepreneur. The trait number 3 of a successful entrepreneur, it is humility. Well, what's humility? Humility is not submission. Many people confuse submission with humility. It is not. Humility is the capacity that you have to be teachable. And many people is not. I've seen many times when somebody's teaching something, other people interrupted and said, "Oh, I did this, I did that, and you know what? I do it this way." That will not help you to increase your chances of success. Successful entrepreneurs understand that they must learn and be humble enough to accept teachings of other people. Look, I'm good at selling. I can sell pretty decently, but I'm not good at organizing the minutiae. So what I did, and that was one of the problems of my business, I brought a partner, and he's really good at that. He goes, look, after the numbers. So he sees the numbers, he shared them with me, and I do the selling. So in that way, I learned that I was not good at doing that, but most importantly, I started to learn myself. In digital marketing, I know that I don't know anything. So what I do, I try to listen to the advice and teachings of other people. My advisor told me, you have to do whatever you're going to do and stick to it. And we talked, and I said, well, I will do 3 videos every week. And he said, okay, so do it and don't quit. And just if you decided, don't back out of it. If you decide that's what you want to do it. And I did it. And I've been doing it for a while, and I have 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if they tell me something, I do it. If I learn something, I do it. Because if I learn something and I'm not willing to put it to practice, it's no good. So you have to be humble enough to understand that you don't know everything. You might be good at some stuff, but you're not good at everything. And if you follow somebody that is been successful, that is very good for you. That's not going to make you to be a less person or anything like that. That will make you smart, because the best way to be successful is to copy successful people. So the humility to understand that you have to let go of whatever your personal thinking is and embrace that stuff that you are learning and to putting on practice. That's a trait that entrepreneurs needs to have, and one of the most important traits of entrepreneurship. The fourth trait of entrepreneurship, it is determination. If you're determined to do this, it doesn't matter what happens, you will do it. Well, you will have probably some questions from your wife, from your extended family. Your kids will tell you that you're spending too much time doing this stuff. Your wife will think that why are you doing this? It's not worth. You're not making any money with it. Therefore, why even bother? We could do, I don't know, whatever it is instead of doing videos. That money that you are investing on your business, your wife might think that you could use it to do something else. So if you are not determined to have success, you will not have it. I will bet, actually I don't need to, but it is like this. People that's determined is the people that get success. No success comes without determination. If you don't have set on your mind that you're going to be successful, if you don't do the things that you need to do to be successful, and one of those is to be determined, you will not be. Determination is not keep on going forever without results. No, determination is to do what you need to do to be successful. Meaning, if you're doing something and it's not working, do something else that works. Find out what to do that it really works until you start seeing results. And that is determination. Determination will take you a long way, and it will make you a successful person in your business, in your life, in whatever thing that you're trying to accomplish. Therefore, to be determined is one of the most important traits of any entrepreneur. But before we finish with this video, I want you to remind you to subscribe to my channel. Down here, I'll left you my number one recommendation to make money in 2019. So take a look at it. Well, I will tell you a little bit about my story. Like 4 years ago, 2015, I used to work in a family business with my father, my brother, and things weren't going very good. They are in the mining business, actually, and after the boom that I mentioned before, it came a problem. The prices of metals went down, and my father's business was in real trouble. So what I said to him was that, don't worry, I will start my own thing. And what I did, I started to selling detergents, like all kinds of detergents for industrial use and purpose. I started from scratch, basically. So I didn't have any customers, I didn't have any providers. I actually find one provider locally, and it didn't work out. So I started to look for providers nationwide, and I started to do my business. It was frustrating and it was really hard. It took me a long time to grow the business. I didn't have the capital to do it, so I spent all my savings on it. And after 3 years, 2018, I declared bankruptcy. But I had clients, so I knew I could do something. And before I went broke, I started to to try to recruit a partner. And I show him the business. I show him the numbers, all the numbers, so he could see that we would be broke. That I was broke. So he told me, look, the business looks good, in paper, which means I mean the idea. If you want me to start something with you, I would do it, but we will have to start from scratch. Do a whole new company with another name, and I would put some capital, and you will bring all the customers you have, and do it again. And well, as I said, I was determined to have success, and well, that we did. And I started to sell. He started to buy all the things that needed to sell detergents, and I don't know, a bunch of different stuff like soaps, special soaps that don't need to rinse after you use it. We bring kind of different kinds of papers that are really absorbent, a bunch of stuff. And the problem of my business was that the cost of inventory it was high. So he took care of all that. I took care of all the sell, and the business after 3 years finally started to grow. And it's been a year from then, sorry. And now we have a business that allowed us to have 2 employees. We have something like 70-80 clients that buy from us every month, and we are in the blue now. And why am I telling you this? Because to get to that point, it cost me everything. I got deep in debt. I lost my family, which it's been hard for me. I lost many friends. I got very harassed by collecting agencies, and I knew that was what I wanted to do, and I knew that it has potential. And after being in the business and seeing the results that we were having, I wasn't satisfied because I wanted something more. Therefore, one day I was looking, because I like a lot about Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, those guys. I appreciate what they do and they teach, and I listen to them. And I was watching on YouTube, and suddenly I started to see that people was making money on YouTube, and I started to learn how, and I understood that you could make money on the internet. So what I did, I said, well, while my other business is growing, and I like the digital entrepreneurship style of life, I said, that's what I really like, and I like it better than what I was doing. So I decided to give it a try, and what I did was I stumbled upon Legendary Marketer, and well, they gave me an advisor, and I started to talk to him, and he told me, well, do videos, and I started to do it, and now I have this business that I do it on the side after I do my other stuff, and it's been great. And it has been challenging because many times I have a new girlfriend, and many times she told me, why are you spending so much time doing this? And when my kids are with me, they tell me, well, Dad, don't do this because it takes too much time. So what I did, I started to wake up at 5 in the morning to do what I need to do. So I wake up every morning, 5 a.m. I read, I instruct myself, and I do my videos. In the afternoons after I work, I do videos. I learn how to do them. I learn how to try to rank them better on YouTube, and that's been my journey. And why I shared this with you, which is really personal, because I think everybody's going to go through something like this. And I want you to know that you're not the only one that's going to be through hard times. I did, and I bet everybody that's been through or is been in this has done and has gone through some hard times. So basically what I want to tell you is to trust the process, to keep on going, don't quit, because quitters are never successful. So don't quit, keep on going, and you will be successful. I hope you like this video, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.